We live in some of the best communities in Illinois. We care about our neighbors. We work hard to preserve our quality of life. But there's something we forget about in Elmhurst. A river runs through it, and it's up to us to protect it. Our storm drains flow to Salt Creek, and that means our harmful waste does too. So try using fewer chemicals on your lawn. Avoid leaking fluids from cars. And grow native flowers and plants to absorb more rainwater. Don't muddy the waters. Do your part to clean up Salt Creek.
Trees are terrific!
Who perches on the branches, lives among the leaves. Friendly Carly Cardinal, talking about trees.
Sometimes people take for granted about the best things ever planted, but they should be enchanted, should appreciate their trees.
Could you have a forest glade, build a treehouse where you play? Could you make your lemonade if you didn't have the trees? You need a tree to climb, that's where squirrels spend their time.
Oh, it's practically a climb when someone damages a tree.
When you think about a tree, it's as plain as it can be.
To some it's just a tree, but it's a home to me.
Trees, trees, Carly's Arbor Day Foundation spreads the word across the nation about trees.
Trees are terrific!
Good morning and welcome to the 2017 City of Elmhurst Arbor Day celebration. My name is Mark Stevens and I'm the Superintendent of Forestry for the City of Elmhurst. I'd like to start out by thanking the Mayor, the City Council, city staff, and all the residents who support our forestry program. I'd especially like to thank the staff and students here at Edison School who are helping us plant a red maple tree on school property. This year marks the 37th time that the City of Elmhurst has been named a Tree City USA. The idea for Arbor Day originally started in Nebraska. It was due to a lack of trees there that led to the founding of Arbor Day in the 1800s. A man named Julius Sterling Morton first proposed a tree planting holiday to be called Arbor Day. The first Arbor Day was celebrated on April 10, 1872. Prizes were offered to counties and individuals for planting the largest number of trees. It was estimated that more than 1 million trees were planted in Nebraska on the first Arbor Day. During the 1870s, other states passed laws to observe Arbor Day, and the tradition began in schools in 1882. Illinois celebrated its first official Arbor Day in 1887, and we continue that tradition today here at Edison School. Today, the most common date for Arbor Day is the last Friday in April, and several U.S. presidents have proclaimed a National Arbor Day on that date. Arbor Day has now spread beyond the United States and is observed in many countries around the world. I'd now like to introduce Jim Pluscoda, who's the principal here at Edison School. Jim?
Mr. Stevens, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. As principal of Edison School, I'm very pleased that Elmhurst is a tree city, and we're continuing with the great tradition of growing trees within our community. Our students and our staff members are here to celebrate and to make sure that we can continue to care for this tree, and we look forward to seeing its bright red colors in the fall. Thank you, Mr. Stevens, for making our school a little bit more exciting. Now, I have a couple of students here that I would like to introduce, Elena Cramp and Leo Resendez. They're going to be doing some reading about a tree poem.
All day long, I stand here on the street, neatly clipped, a round-headed shape. Minding my manners, I know my proper place. I don't spill leaves, never dribble sap. So meek and polite, no one knows that when all the cars go home, when I'm standing here alone, I dream wild. I am forest.
Thank you very much. That was wonderful. Jim, as a special thank you for helping us celebrate Arbor Day, I'd like to present to you an official Arbor Day flag. You're free to hang it from your flagpole if you choose, or somewhere in the school.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much. Let me show it to the children.
Sure. Why don't we turn and show it to the camera?
Thank you. This will look very nice on our flagpole. It sits proudly in the front of our building.
Great.
Thank you.
Before I close, I'd like to read the official Arbor Day proclamation signed by Mayor Morley. Whereas the City of Elmhurst has again been recognized as a Tree City USA by the National Arbor Day Foundation and named a growth community for continued advancement in community tree care programs and policies. And whereas the year 2017 marks the 37th time that Elmhurst has received the Tree City USA designation, and whereas the trees are beautiful additions to our neighborhoods, parks, and shopping areas that increase the value of our properties, conserve energy, help clean the air, protect rivers and streams, and provide homes for birds and other wildlife. And whereas the employees of the Forestry Division of Public Works provide an essential service to Elmhurst by planting and caring for the trees that enhance the beauty and quality of life in our community. And whereas the City of Elmhurst will observe National Arbor Day on Friday, April 28, 2017 at 11:30 a.m. by planting a red maple tree at Edison Elementary School in conjunction with the staff and students of Edison Elementary School. Now, therefore, I, Steve Morley, Mayor of the City of Elmhurst, do hereby proclaim April 28, 2017 as National Arbor Day. I'd like to thank everyone for being here with us today to celebrate Arbor Day, and I invite the staff and students here at Edison to put a few shovelfuls of dirt in our tree and help complete the planting. Thank you.
the Arbor Day Foundation plant more trees across the nation. Plant a tree today for all the world to share.
Make this year your year to plant trees for America.
You can make the air taste fresher, breathe as deeply as you please. You create a world of pleasure just by simply planting trees.
Go online to arborday.org to find out how to select, plant, and prune your trees.
Make the world a better place with trees, protecting the good earth. Help the Arbor Day Foundation plant more trees across the nation. Plant a tree today for all the world to share.
Go to arborday.org.
We live in some of the best communities in Illinois. We care about our neighbors. We work hard to preserve our quality of life. But there's something we forget about in Elmhurst. A river runs through it, and it's up to us to protect it. Our storm drains flow to Salt Creek, and that means our harmful waste does too. So try using fewer chemicals on your lawn. Avoid leaking fluids from cars. And grow native flowers and plants to absorb more rainwater. Don't muddy the waters. Do your part to clean up Salt Creek.